you that you all have been amazing. One piece of history that you did not learn yesterday was that the most important day in history was March 7th, 1986. Because that was the day that I was born. Whoa! We won't listen to his contention in that voice there. But I was born on March 7th, 1986. I'm not sure exactly how many years that is after Bloody Sunday, but Bloody Sunday happened on my birthday some years earlier. Born in Montgomery, Alabama, which you all visited yesterday. We know how sacred that ground is. I moved from Montgomery, Alabama when I was 5 years old. I moved to Naples, Italy. I lived there for 12 years. From there, I went to undergrad at Mary Baldwin College, studying English and African American Studies. From there, I went to Syracuse University and studied journalism. And now I hold my current job at Eastern Mennonite University Center for Justice and Peace Building, working for the Coming to the Table program. So the Coming to the Table program looks at the legacy of slavery and how the legacy of slavery is still impacting us all, as young people, as old people, as men and women. And Coming to the Table wanted to get youth involved. And I told them, I don't know how you're going to get youth involved when you're focusing on slavery, because that language doesn't necessarily resonate with young people. So they said, we have money, we have a grant, so we want you to put together a project for young people in Mississippi. It has to be in Mississippi. So Mr. Leroy, who is on our advisory board, said that he had a dynamic group of young people that he had been working with, which is you all. And I said that I wanted to put something together for you all to partake in this summer. And so I put together Writing a New History tour. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be a part of this trip with you all. I have learned so much. There's so much during this time that I've learned from you as individuals, as young people. One of the major lessons that I've learned is how to be fluid. I've also learned that I don't know everything in terms of history, which Ken pointed out to me yesterday because I did something wrong. I had a wrong date or something like that. But we all know that we all still have a lot to learn, and it's powerful when we're learning it together. It was powerful for me learning things with you all, and I'm so glad that we're able to share this time together. There is no other group that I would have wanted to be first. So with that being said, I am done here, and want to give you guys a chance to share back in terms of what you all learned and what you're taking away. What's one thing that you're taking away from this trip, from this journey, from this process? You guys can just jump in whenever.
Nice and loud so we can all hear.
One thing that I'm taking away from this trip, this experience, is that it was great. That, I mean, I'm learning a whole bunch of things that I never knew, that I never heard of, that we never learned in school. And then I think we can go back and tell people, like tell our parents and kids and everybody what we learned, and like just keep continuing to share our stories and our experiences.
One thing I liked was I finally got to experience history not just from the academic standpoint of textbooks, which are always at some point biased because of who pays them to write it, or maybe they were personally involved, or they know people personally involved, or they just write what they want you to know. Well, and on this trip, now I got to hear from people who were there themselves, for them to tell us what happened. So we know in some ways now the truth of the matters, not just what textbooks want us to know.
Only 2 people got something out of this trip. We need to do this again?
Yeah.
No.
Share for another week.
I want everyone is gonna share out.
Well, one thing I got was the once in a lifetime chance to be in Martin Luther King's pulpit and say a prayer, and all the information we took in over this week, and the bond we created, with new friends, and got a lot of great stuff out of it.
My turn. What I've got out of it is that young people can make a difference, and this inspired me to want to go home and help make a change in the way people are treated.
This trip encouraged me to go out, like, in my town and help people out and tell them what I've learned and all the details they told me and who all was in it and what they said about it. And it really inspired me to really tell a story, just help people out.
Honestly, I feel like the whole trip was an all-around great experience. For us to be young and to come places that probably people have never been before, to learn things we've never known, to just come together and people we created a bond with people we probably never spoken to, and coming on this trip has really brought us all as one. And I feel like we can take everything back that we've learned to help our community and help people that never knew anything about these historical monuments or civil rights institutes that they've never been to.
What I got out of this trip was our ancestors didn't have to go through all the stuff that what they do. So I feel like we all should keep this going, keep this, us all as a family, keep this going and encourage people to do better. That not only can you make a change as a young person, we can get together and we can all make change together, make everything better.
Going back and listening to it, doing at the time, and Dr. Martin Luther King, he never stopped. Never stopped what he wanted to do. He always strived and motivated other people and pushed himself to always, strive for the best for him, not just him, but other people too. And that really stood out to me. And now it motivates me to be a better person and to want to go out and help other people, help my community, and just, be me, and take information that I've learned back home and take it around with me.
I learned that no matter what race you are, you can still make a difference. I learned that you don't always have to be violent. You can do like sit-ins and stuff and not have to actually fight anybody or beat anybody down and like hurt them or anything. Or you can just like negotiate.
What I have taken from this trip is friendships and a better understanding of the history that I was told and that I was taught and stuff. What I learned from this trip is it don't matter if you're young or old, black or white, if you can still like keep the dream that Dr. Martin Luther King alive.
What I've learned from this trip is a better understanding of our past and our gained a new change. It has inspired me to go back home and help the community and tell a new story.
It was all in my face.
One thing I learned about this trip, don't judge people by their skin. Just Give them from the inside.
What I've experienced is to never give up in hard situations. Black, they were faced in hard situations, but they never gave up, and they came out with what they wanted.
I've learned a lot this week, but most of all, we've become friends, and we bonded with each other, and I know that we're all going to go back and tell our city about what we learned.
Close enough?
I
learned.
We also wanted to make a little space for you to each say to Shay something that you want to say personally to her. Oh, there we go. Right away. So nice and loud so the whole group can hear. What do you say to Shay?
Oh, snap.
You're a beautiful woman. I want to thank you for letting me come on this trip. Make all this possible. All of it.
Behind you.
About that.
Okay, I want to thank you for giving us this opportunity, and I'll always remember.
I can't say
Hey, I would
nothing.
like to
Say
thank
something to her.
you for taking your time to us and teaching us some new experiences and letting us go on this once in a lifetime trip. Okay, I just want to say thank you for everything. You is great.
Thank you for all the free
Thanks for everything
food.
today. I love you, and the Drake thing is awesome.
Don't let that go. Don't beat that.
Jay, I want to say it was fun while it lasted, and I wish it would have lasted a little bit longer, but thank you for this.
We're going in order down here.
I love you. Miss you. Thanks. You didn't have to do it. I love you.
I want to say thank you for everything you've done for us. I wish most of my summers would be like this because I always enjoy it. You didn't have to do it, and I'm really glad I met you, and hopefully one day I'll meet you again.
I wanted to say thank you for letting me go through this experience. It's helped me grow as a person, and you're cool.
You know you're mean to me sometimes. Cut that off the tape. Nah, I still love you. Thanks for letting us do this.
Don't cry.
I just want to say thanks for letting us go, and I hope we can get another experience like this.
I'm not crying. My eyes are sweating.
Uh-huh.
I got 6 days off work. It was awesome.